Well, hey guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Greg, if you don't know me. Lost Wrench Garage is the channel. We're going to be moving some cars around. Well, I already did. So we can get started on the Tr6. So hang around, let's get to it. Yeah, when you got friends that come over and do burnouts in your front yard or your front drive, front of the house. Had to bring the toy out. Kid with a big toy. I remember back when I had my Camaro big block. But yeah, we got the body off. That was my objective. Got the frame up here to get it into the shop. Got to get that Tr6 out of the carport, but it's windy as heck today. And I had to fight with the tarps on the shelter because they were coming loose and blowing around. Hopefully we don't get much higher winds. But I'm going to be getting that car out of there, parking it off to the side so I can put the Spitfire in there, and then we're going to start getting that frame in here. So we're moving ahead. Now, I already pulled this out. Man, I got a strap, 30-foot tow strap on the back. I got a motorcycle tire strapped to it to be able to push it because I pushed it with my truck. I pulled it out, got it to about where the truck is. Then I had to turn around and put the tire on. And easily, I didn't want to dent shit up. I didn't really look and see either, but hopefully I didn't. Push it out and get it out of the way. I need to throw a cover over it. I'm just going to leave those straps in there. I need to rearrange this because this is where the Spitfire's going. For now, get the tarp figured out, weighted down, and then the frame for the Tr6, we're going to put it in the garage. I'm going to move that car to get my Spitfire out, get this ready, and then I'm just going to park it in there for now that the weather's nice. Short people. My stepdaughter.
Sky Rizzy.
She's been in town for about almost a week now to help us out. Since I take care of my mother too, I run over there. So let's get the Spitfire going. Connect the battery. Hasn't been fired up in a week since my last video. She should fire right over. She's been doing pretty good. I let the fuel pump cycle for a short bit. Go full choke. Give it about 4, 5, 6 pumps. Not too bad. And it's probably close to 70 today. So that's a good thing. Had to move the camera. I don't have a cameraman like some of these high dollar YouTubers. Maybe one of these days. I can make big bucks. Good enough. Roll up the windows. Try and get my old ass out of this thing. Oh. Oh. Yeah, I want those windows up because we got critters and cats. There we go. Good enough. Now, fight with that frame. Yeah, I did get it moved a little bit. Got a rear brake hanging up on it. It don't hang up too bad. Enough to where you get a little slowdown on the one section. But I'm getting too old for this shit. And I thought moving motorcycles around, there's that brake hang up, and it works its way right through it. Whew. I don't know which end I want to put in first there. I don't really think it. Well, yeah. Because when it comes time to put the motor in, I'll be getting a cherry pecker. And that car will come over here onto this pad. We'll pull the motor and transmission and just spin around and put it right in. So I'm going to put butt in first. Makes sense to me. Mighty windy out here. I got it that far. Calling of the wild. Yeah, that took some wind out of the sails. Let's see. That brake hanging up. And she's in. Yeah. Now we'll take another breather and I'll show you what condition it's in from what we can see. Yeah, we got her in. Now, we're just going to look it over and I may miss some things on this trip through, but just to check things out, first I see is this is dented in. That can be cured. It's not rotted. Both sides pretty good. And you got that. Sounds pretty dang good to me. Might be a little soft there. Maybe not. Kind of happy with what we found so far, but I know we're going to find something. And one thing I know that I don't know, these mounts, until I get the depth out, what shape they're in. I'm going to get the reinforcement kit, like Chef Tush and Elin have installed. So we're going to be getting that kit. I can see here that I don't really know through the rust if there's any cracks, but I really don't see anything. And we won't be able to tell until we get it stripped down and flipped. But as you can see, there's rot there. So I can almost guarantee that underneath, oh yeah, right up through. So these are going to get replaced. I'm just going to order both of them. I'm not even going to check that side because I'm going to replace both of them. But just knocking a undercoating off. I did notice a little hole right there. Nothing on this side. Looks pretty good. All the way up. We'll be getting into it even more. Doing a real good check over once I get it stripped. We'll see. I don't know if this rack's any good. But I got a whole other frame and parts that I can steal, as we can see, bushings, their history. all of them, shocks. So going to be doing ball joints, bushings, upper and lower, sway bar. That side's, the link is missing completely. Yeah, I think we got a good candidate, but like I said, I can't tell until we get it flipped over. As you can tell, if you look, let me get back here, and that tire is pretty straight. That tire is towed in. That looks pretty good. So I think that's because of the outrigger frame part. Who knows? We'll see. It might just be because I did lift the frame and hopped it over. So it could be because of that. Make room to get the engine standing back and the one in front, because we're going to get this up on jack stands, get everything stripped off of it first. And I'm going to use these and make a rotisserie. I got some metal I got to go get from my boy to figure out how I'm going to mount it. Make a bracket so I can get it all mounted up front and back. So that'll be a video in itself, just building those. And once I get it up on the engine stand rotisserie, everything will be stripped and we can flip it over, see what's going on, and we can start digging into this frame, figuring out exactly what we need to do, what we need to replace. I mean, I already know that one spot I can replace that while it's like this. But yeah, so I am going to get the jack out, get the jack stands out, and get it in the air so I can start stripping stuff. I'm going to knock these lugs loose first and then get it in the air. Fun days ahead of us. I have been looking forward to getting this started for a long time. Winter came in, it was cold, nasty, didn't have time. I was working full time. I already went over, tended to my mother today, and my stepdaughter is in town to help, which thank you very much, Melissa, for helping doing that. And then her son from Florida will be coming up, and he will be here for 2 weeks. She don't start her dialysis about another 2-3 weeks. So as we're going through doing some training on how to do her dialysis, and et cetera, et cetera. I want to get this cardboard out of here, just to be able to not catch it fire if we start grinding on it, and etc. I'll get it picked up and out of the way here shortly. Too bad there ain't an engine. I could put this right underneath the oil pan and lift it. Yeah, right. Okay. Let me find the socket that I need, which I think that's one of these ones. And I'm hoping the rest of them are the same size. But be my luck that it's not. And if I can't get them off with the Bauer, we'll pull out the big guns. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Some people say these don't have guts to them. Come on. Go all the way around and do that. Only 3 on this side. They say if 3 don't hold, nothing will. They're probably not on there that tight as it is anyway. Just makes it easier to put the tire on the ground to break the lug nuts loose. I think this frame was at an auction because there is a lot number 103. That's all that's on there. So I'm kind of leaning that he got it from an auction. And that's where I got it from. Okay. Same spot. Now can I get that out of there? Yep. Nice. Now we'll do the same back here. Boy, I would like to have a lift. I've been looking at some. I've been looking at the portable scissor lifts that you see for about around $34,000. But I ain't gonna afford afford to get a brand new one. So I've been looking around at used. And they go for, they hold, weight wise, they say they hold 6,000 pounds. you would need 2 of these cars stacked on top of each other to get to that max weight. So there, we got that done. Now, let's take the rest of the tires all the way off. I don't even think that these are the right lug nuts for this car. I'm not sure. We'll set these over here. To get ready to move them out back. They're just going to be in the way if I leave them in here. And I'll have a lot of parts on from the other frame, the other the full car. So I'll be putting them up for sale. Excuse me. Let go. Okay. Good, 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 good. Be bagging and tagging a lot of stuff. Make sure they're still going, yeah? Had to run my air hose out there to get air in the tires. Had 2 tires that flat. Nice. Nice. There we go. Now it's just, I'd rather strip parts, and then worry about making the rotisserie, because it'll be so much easier and lighter to lift to hook everything up. Because I'm going to be making a bar, like I said, that will go from here across. I'll straighten all this up first, get that squared away, and I'm going to make a bracket that will bolt, go across between the 2 frame rails, and then the same on the front. And the less weight I have on it, the better. So here's that lot number. So I have no idea where it was from or what, but we got to start going. But I am just going to grab my blaster Not my WD-40 unless it says rust penetrant on it. Grab my blaster and I'm going to go through and I'm going to hit every single nut, bolt, just to get everything prepared. I'm not going to tear into it tonight. It'll probably be tomorrow. But at least to get things soaking and I can start in on it. Maybe tomorrow if I got the time. But yeah, I thank you guys for hanging out with day one of the 1970 Tr6 Rusteration. It's going to be a restoration. We're not going to get fancy. I'll probably sandblast and paint. You know, put some sort of on the frame, and then when we get the body in the air, because that's going to be a trick when we get to that point. I got a buddy of mine that has a gantry. He says I could use it just whenever it's time, and that plan would be whenever we're ready. After the motor and transmission is put into this frame, the frame's ready to go, that body will come off that frame. And we'll just wheel it right up here in front, put the gantry up, lift her off. So we're going to support everything like you're supposed to. Disconnect everything, lift her off, and then this frame will just be wheeled right underneath it on this pad, and then we'll set her down and see how everything goes. But yeah, how that will you. We'll just have to play by ear whenever it comes that time. But okay, I appreciate you guys. Short little video. Don't know how long it's going to be. I just wing it. I don't have a script. But I hope this lavalier helped out with hearing me. I'll notice whenever I do the editing. But thank you guys for hanging out. I really do appreciate it. If you like this kind of stuff, subscribe. It's free. I noticed that 85% of my viewers are not subscribed. And a good 45% of those come back to watch. Why? If you're coming back to watch, just subscribe. And then the YouTube will notify you whenever I post a new video. So, thank you again. Leave a comment. I try to reply to all my comments if I can. And it's a good way for me to find your channel. I do check out some of the channels. And if I like your stuff, I subscribe. And if you don't have videos, it don't matter. If you're a subscriber to me and you're supportive and you leave comments and interact, I subscribe. It helps you out, even though you don't have videos, you know. But hey, it is what it is. But give me a big thumbs up, not the finger. And hey, check that video out. You might like it. If you don't, I don't know what to tell you. Go watch something else. We'll see you later. Peace.